Okay, we're going to read an article called We Are All Bystanders. While I'm reading, you're going to take your highlighter and highlight words that you don't recognize, highlight phrases that you have a connection to while you're reading. If you can make a connection to another text or something that you have experienced before, highlight that. And you have to have at least 6 annotations. Highlight and then write about it. We are all bystanders. For more than 40 years, Peggy Kahira has felt guilty about Stuart. Peggy liked Stuart. They went to high school together. Their fathers were friends, both farmers in California's Central Valley, and Peggy would always say hi when she passed Stuart in the hall. Yet every day, when Stuart boarded their school bus, a couple of boys would tease them mercilessly, and every day Peggy would just sit in her seat silent. I was dying inside for him, she said. There were enough of us on the bus who were feeling awful. We could have done something, but no one said anything. Peggy still can't explain why she didn't stick up for Stuart. She had known his tormentors since they were all little kids, and she didn't find them threatening. She thinks if she had spoken up on his behalf, other kids might have chimed in to make the teasing stop. But perhaps most surprising and distressing to Peggy is that she considers herself an assertive and moral person. Yet those convictions aren't backed up by her conduct on the bus. I think I would say something now, but I don't know for sure, she said. Maybe if I saw someone being beaten up and killed, I'd just stand there. That still worries me. Many of us share Peggy's concern. We've all found ourselves in similar situations. The time we've seen someone harassed on the street and didn't intervene. When we've driven past a car stranded by the side of the road, assuming another driver would pull over to help. Even when we've noticed litter on the sidewalk and left it for someone else to pick up. We witness a problem, consider some kind of positive action, and then respond by doing nothing. Something holds us back. We remain bystanders. Why don't we help in these situations? Why do we sometimes put our moral instincts in shackles? These are questions that haunt all of us, and they apply well beyond the fleeting scenarios described above. Every day we serve as bystanders to the world around us, not just to people in need on the street, but to larger social, political, and environmental problems that concern us, but which feel powerless to address on our own. Indeed, the bystander phenomenon pervades the history of the past century. The bystander is a modern archetype, from the Holocaust to the genocide in Rwanda to the current environmental crisis, said Charles Garfield, a clinical professor of psychology at the University of California, San Francisco School of Medicine, who is writing a book about the psychological differences between bystanders and people who display moral courage. Why, asked Garfield, do some people respond to these crises while others don't?